Very, very sad day for this country. I'm a son of an immigrant. The Britain I've grown up in is one that is tolerant, open to the world and progressive. And I think we voted this day to turn ourselves into an inward-looking country that is neither tolerant, diverse or interested in participating in the world stage. And I think we'll feel the consequences of this economically, politically for decades to come. And I feel most sorry, I'm a teacher, I feel most sorry for the kids I teach, most of whom don't want this and are going to have to live with this for decades, and it's been voted on them.
Well, I'm from California, so I couldn't vote, but I would have voted for everyone to stay because I do think it's best for everyone. And just being here, I just loved hearing all the different languages in Croydon and all the different people, and it just made me really sad thinking how many people's lives are going to be ruined because of the opinions of a small but very loud majority. And
it's terrible. It's terrible that we leave in the EU. With strength in numbers, like, how can we actually stay strong being independent from Europe? Also, it's going to be problems. It's not even just about England. What about the people that don't live in England anymore? What about the people that live abroad, that have businesses, that have families?
I think it's a bad decision because, first of all, I'm not English, I'm not British, and I'm European, so I will experience different problems if I try to travel in a few years. I don't know what's going to happen if I decide to go back to Italy once or twice during the holidays, what's going to happen. I think that we need the support of the other countries in the EU, and I heard that it's going to negatively affect the economy of the nation, so I think it's a bad decision.
What people need to understand as well is that at the end of the day it's done. You know what I mean? We have to deal with it, and people need to calm down because yeah, it's scary, especially I'm a British citizen, so you know what I mean, I don't have them worries, yeah? But it's going to be 2 years until it all takes place, and don't think that everybody's going to be discriminating you and saying, oh, get back to your country, because a lot of people, I'm ethnic, yeah, I'm mixed race, yeah? I know for a fact that white people aren't going to say to me, get out of my country, because look how many white people voted to stay in. As of 2012, the white population made up 48% of London.
Crazy. A lot of things is going to change in the next 5 years. Even if you notice, well, a lot of big businessmen have been sending their money and producing it into gold because they don't know what the state of the economy is going to be, so they could be losing a lot of money. I feel sorry for the small people like us guys, just sitting here, you know, the small people are going to be affected the most, and it's just terrible. I feel like it's just all really about money more than being British. Is that the thing they're trying to push down our throats? Let's be British. Immigration, that's all we're seeing. That's all the policies they're trying to implement. That's what we see. And it's not good, man. It's terrible.
At the end of the day, we're here in Britain. Yeah? That's where you want to be, especially if you're an immigrant, you're foreign, you're here in Britain. You know, make the most of it. But overall, I think it was a bad decision. But you know, as long as people just keep their heads up and don't get bogged down, because Bank of England, yeah, they will sort things out with interest rates. It's going to fluctuate for a bit, but don't be bogged down. Trust me, just keep moving on.